Hello and welcome to BitcoinMF. Good morning to everybody. A quick TA update for the day. The way I see the market, I remind you this is not a financial advice, so please make sure you do your own research. And let's dive right in. Quick video today. Don't think I got much to tell. Daily chart again with the same levels, nothing changed, and we see that right now we are still fighting to close above support on this line for bulls, okay? And this is what I watched today. And if you follow the Discord server, I already posted a few minutes ago on the text server, you know. But also wanted to post this video, so I won't have to post frequent updates on the Discord server, so it makes less noise. So again, just saying and sharing what I think will happen today, or where I think it goes today. So again, right now we are fighting this line, and in my opinion, if price starts to climb a little bit higher and manages to close above this line, so we will have more chance to go up, maybe again to retest this line, and maybe even to break this line and try to close above it, okay? If we add the indicators, we can see that the RSI is got headroom, and TA wise it's like kind of possible. Also the stochastic RSI is showing that maybe there is a curve up soon. And the only problem like TA wise is the MACD, which is going down right now, but you know how it is when manipulation kicks in. If it kicks in, so it can print whatever it wants to print, and it doesn't ask too much, okay? So again, now I look at this is like this, okay? And just for the record, I am still short. I didn't close yet, and like I updated, the stop loss is in the same point exactly. And now let me explain why I act the way I act. So if you follow me yesterday or a couple of days before, we talked about this level, the 1206 level, okay? I will mark it now so we can see it more clear. And I was watching this level as resistance on this day, okay? And when it pumped, it touched right about here, almost touched it, and met the resistance. And this is the place where I chose to hide my stop loss, okay? And why I say hide my stop loss? Because I see in market that every time that people using stop losses, they cry after that market takes them out. I also know this case when I put a stop loss in the profit and I think it's all good. After a few minutes it takes me out and market goes without me, and I look at the chart and I say what the fuck, I could have made this the much profit, but it stopped me. Why it always stopped me? So I won't use a stop because I'm a smart motherfucker. And then when I don't use a stop, you know what happens, it drags me to the loss, and I don't need to draw you a picture, okay? So if I see this level and I think of this level as resistance, okay, and I think of this level as resistance like from yesterday or even the day before, I don't remember so much. So I know that I always know that I might be wrong. So if I'm wrong and this not is kind of not resistance, I know that I will not put my stop actually at the same level, okay? Because I'm taking the chances that I might be wrong. So I don't want to be wrong with my stop loss, okay? So what I did is a simple thing. I don't know if it's I invented the wheel or something, and not so smart, but I got to share with this video. If I see this level as strong resistance, okay, I put my stop $100 above. Maybe $100 is even too little space because now we are in 5 digits and it loops everything. and everything moves nicely, okay? But anyways, I want to see if today we again meet this line as resistance, and if this line doesn't meet resistance, so it probably come to hunt my stop. When it hunts my stop and it takes out my stop, I will be in front of the chart, I hope, to see if market wants to go more up, okay? Or the second option is, of course, when it many times happens, it takes my stop or your stop, it doesn't matter, it takes the stop and goes to the direction that we wanted it to go, which is in this case, because I'm short, is down. Okay, so this is about the stop loss, and this is about the daily time frame. Okay, again, if we close above this line, we have a chance to go more up. If we close below this line, we have more chances to go down. Okay, so now if we do the quick run up of the strategy, okay, the BitcoinMF strategy and the BB bands, along with the mimicators and the patterns of the Telegram channel that I watch here, and you can also join for free and watch. It doesn't cost any money. Okay, so what do we see here on the daily chart of the Aikenashi with the strategy? We see the long signal, which we've been following for a few days, is still on, but right now is already chopping us for a few days, and it's okay. And again, price tried to go up like yesterday, and now we are at the red candle, and the regular candles are still the green candle. You see this? So people see this and they go long, in my opinion, which is good for bears actually, because I always watch it from the other side, and this is Aikenashi red is also good for shorters, because in my opinion, if the price indeed comes a little bit down more, so we get the chance for more down. Okay, also we can see that the volume is very low, and although we have all day in front of us, if buy volume doesn't enter, it won't help anybody, and price can sustain without a volume. And many times we see it that when the volume is low and the price is high, eventually it drops, it can sustain it, and you know what happens. Okay, let's move on to the 4-hour. 4-hour chart, and what we can see here, after this top again, it tried to sell off. After the bottom BB, we go up a little bit again, and now we are fighting for this zone again. And I woke up in the morning, I open up the Discord, I open up the Twitter, sorry, and I see those bullish comments and bullish suggestions and advices and all of this. And I say, okay, bullish suggestions, bullish advices. Why you only advise me now when it's already 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4 hours is like 16 hours. 16 hours, I know that I'm already long, okay? And now in the morning they tell me go long, lazy, the crypto wolf pack is going long and everything is going long, you don't go long. Okay, I don't get excited of what I see on the screen. I want to see what I see on my screen. I don't know how to explain this in other words, okay? So again, I am not always right, and I don't know what will happen, but I do know that if I watch this with my strategy and people on this candle tell me to go long, okay, so it is possible to go long. I understand this, because we're also on the above the mid BB, we've got headroom on the other side, the volume is decreasing and manipulation can kick in. But I always take things with cautions, because if they now sell me go long, I say, okay, let's check what is going on with BitcoinMF. And I say, what long now? Well, long of 16 hours ago. Not so much long for me right now. And then I can see that many times it like really reacts, I don't want to say nothing, but on point. Never mind. Okay, 1 hour. We got to move on. 1 hour, we can see that he's trying to close above the mid BP and try to find the support on the strategy EMA and high Kenashi. When the candle is wicked big, it suggests that it might go down more. And why it can go down more? Because I always mumble about the RSI 50, and I will say it every day until you comment something about this, and after it I will say it again. Because when the RSI is going below 50, it is bear territory, okay? And even if the price is struggling, it's like it can go up, like shoot up, if the RSI is below 50. What we see, it can go up, the price can go up when the RSI is low or when the RSI is curving up. But basically, generally, okay, it cannot go up if it's going to the below 50 area. This is what I see every day, all day long, okay? So I don't care if it's a meme or shmeme or what will people say. And even if Elliot himself will come to say to me something, I still, what's the word? I still doubt him, because I see that when it breaks the 50, the price goes down. When it breaks the 50 to above, the price goes up, okay? And chart is always right, okay? So right now we can see that if support will not be found soon, very soon, price can go more down, and if it goes more down and closes below the line of the blue line and below the green dotted, so we might get more down move. 30 minutes, let's see. We have a short signal already, and it's starting to cross, and again you can see this RSI is here, and the question now is, if market pushes up, it will hook RSI, and this will actually be a bullish sign, because when it hooks the RSI from the negative phase into the positive phase, this is the moments when we see those big nice moves up, okay? So this can hook, but it also can not hook and just go down, okay? And in the next minutes we will see what will happen, and everybody will know what's the price. 15 minutes, the short time frame, as I like to call it the scalper's time frame, and I watch it pretty much most of the time. I watch it because I find it convenient, and I also find it that on the 15 minutes there is lots of action, okay? Sorry. And what we can see here is, like I call it, it's the bottom BB action. What is the bottom BB action again? When candles close outside of the BB bands, like here, okay, on the regular ones, not the Ikenashi, it is important. I try to look if the price goes back to the BB bands. And right now, in this situation specific, I try to look at a couple of things. One thing is the RSI, and because I'm short, I want it to meet resistance at the 50 level. And although price is going up, I want it to meet the green dotted and go resistance. And then I will know that my short is Safu for now, and maybe most of the chances that the EMAs are about to cross. And again, like I always say on the Discord server, when it's about to cross, when it's very close to cross, usually the market goes counter, because like every Jimmy sees it's gonna cross and they short, and once everybody short, there is enough weight on the scales, and market comes and takes the money. So again, it's like we need to do what the least people do on the market. So it's kind of playing with my sense, because lazy, how come least people need to do what is profit, but you share what we need to do? You think about it, and you tell me what you're thinking about it. For real, I ask. And that's all for today, I think. Another thing is, like always, we will just look at the pivots. Like always, the pivots on the 1 hour regular, and we can see that right now is again chopping us on the EMA 21, and again will trap us between this and this. And as the price goes below the EMA 21, the sell pressure, in my opinion, is increasing, because it is TA wise the most basic simple thing is this 21 EMA. Okay, and if we close now below this 21 EMA, so there is a chance we will go and also close below this. But on the bull side, if this will become support now, so again we can go and travel all this area and shoot even up to here. And you can see that if we shoot up to here, this is not a good point for the stop loss I've placed. Okay, so that's what's happening today. If you didn't check the links, you can check them, and good luck, trade safe, see you inside, bye bye.